Tonight, from Yale valedictorian, presidential speechwriter, to game show host, Ben Stein has done it all. Starting out as an attorney with his electric personality, he's worked for Presidents Nixon and Ford and has appeared in numerous commercials, TV shows, and movies. Bueller? Now he's got one of his own. Expelled. No Intelligence Allowed is an incredible new documentary that blows the lid off education's obsession with Darwinism. He joins me for the full hour. Wait a minute. That's me. Why am I reading this? Isn't this Glenn's job? Hello? Beck? Anyone?
Joining me now, actor, writer, lawyer, economist, author, documentary filmmaker of the brand new hit Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed, the one and only Ben Stein. I mean, you can't really...
Honor to be here.
You can't hold down a job. I mean, pick a career, man.
No, I can't hold down a job, and I have a lot of bills. A really lot of bills.
Well, out of all of those things, what's your favorite?
My favorite thing is being on TV with you.
Oh, yeah.
No, my favorite thing is being on TV and also speaking to groups. I love meeting people. I'm a born politician. I think someday later in life, if I live long enough, I'll run for office. I love meeting people.
Ben was on the air with me on radio earlier this week, and I said, you know what? I think you and Joe Lieberman should run.
Dynamic, explosive.
Yes.
All right, I know you're making fun of me.
No.
Our own low-key way, we're explosive. We're low-key explosive.
Right, yeah.
Low-key explosive.
All right, you're here because you're fascinating. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. You're one of the smartest people that I
No.
No, yes, you are.
No.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Valedictorian at Yale Law. You
I
went
was
to
elected valedictorian. I didn't get the highest grades. I was elected, but I got pretty good grades.
What do you mean you were elected?
The students voted on who should be valedictorian, and I was the most popular, so I was elected.
What kind of stupid system is that?
Well, that's the way it was. Power to the people.
Right.
Right on. Power to the people.
So anyway, you've got a new movie out, which
Right.
if I may.
Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed.
Expelled, this is from the New York Times. Expelled is an unprincipled propaganda piece that insults believers and non-believers alike. I'd wear this I'd make T-shirts that said that.
Well, you know what? I don't think this woman has met a believer probably in about the last 20 years, because all the believers I know loved it. Church groups went from all over the country. They were yelling and screaming and staying and applauding and visiting with each other and then coming back for the next show. I don't really know what she was talking about.
Listen to me. If you turn the TV... In about 55 minutes, turn the TV off and go and see this movie. I saw it last weekend, and it's absolutely fantastic. I want to play a clip and have you talk about it. This one is first. This is one of the most depressing things I think I've ever seen. This is a professor who is all into evolution and Darwin, and he's trying to explain, I think, in a happy way, what it means to believe in evolution. Watch this.
It starts by giving up an active deity, then it gives up the hope that there's any life after death. When you give those two up, the rest of it follows fairly easily. You give up the hope that there's an imminent morality. And finally, there's no human free will. If you believe in evolution, you can't hope for there being any free will. There's no hope whatsoever of there being any deep meaning in human life. We live, we die, and we're gone.
And that's it. He added, and that's it. I know. He actually turns out to be a very, very nice guy named Dr. Will Provine.
Wait a minute.
He's a very nice guy.
I'm sure he is, but that's his happy message.
Well, no, later on in the movie, he gives a happier message in which he says, I don't care if you believe in intelligent design, creationism, Darwinism, I just want you to have thought through the issues carefully. And that's all we want in the movie.
Can I tell you something? I just brought my daughter to several universities. One of them was Columbia University.
Oh, I went there.
The other one was Princeton. Columbia, if anybody from admissions is listening, I loved it. most arrogant place I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, that's all Ivy League universities.
No, you know what? Princeton, because of Professor Robert George, is starting to balance both sides. They've got
God bless them.
Peter Singer.
He's not. He's sort of extreme.
What if you just think that you can abort your 2-year-old child
To harvest the organs.
Yeah, if you think that's extreme. What Princeton is trying to do is balance people like that. I have no problem with him spewing that kind of nonsense, as long as somebody equally as intelligent and well-spoken is on the other side saying, that sounds like a bad idea.
Well, if you're finding that at Princeton, God bless Old Nassau. That's their nickname, but I don't think that's happening too many.
You don't ever lose in a trivia contest, do you?
Old nausea, they call it. Old nausea.
All right, let me give you another piece from the movie, and well, since we're on arrogance,
yes,
and they say that people who believe in intelligent design are crazy,
yes, and stupid and knuckle-dragging Cro-Magnons.
Oh my gosh, the insults just never stop.
They never stop.
But then listen to what they think is reasonable. This is one of the leading scholars,
archpriest of atheistic Darwinism.
Okay, talking about who might have designed the human cell.
The archpriest.
If you look at the details of biochemistry, molecular biology, you might find a signature of some sort of designer.
Wait a second. Richard Dawkins thought intelligent design might be a legitimate pursuit?
And that designer could well be a higher intelligence from elsewhere in the universe.
Did you?
Yeah, he said that, and I think he later said on his blog that he was just trying to be polite to me because I was so stupid. He was taking pity on me.
He did not.
Yes, he did. He just said, I thought Ben Stein, whom I'd never heard of, was just honestly stupid, and I was just sort of taking pity on him.
You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
So he was talking down to the dummy and talking maybe it's a space alien.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he said.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You buy that at all?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. They have no explanation of where life came from. We have an explanation as a possibility that there's an intelligent designer. And my belief is his name is God. He has always been. He always will be. He created life. He created the heavens and the earth. And I don't know whether he created them in 6 billion years or 60 billion years or how many years, but he created them. And that's how it works, and that makes as much sense to me as it happened by accident. I mean,
or a space alien.
Yes,
Who created the space alien?
Yeah, it's a little far-fetched, but he will trust that as a possible explanation to take pity on stupid Ben Stein.
Right.
But he will not posit the possibility of a God.
Here's what's really funny.